Game 1 of the NBA Finals. The Celtics proved they had what it takes to be conference champions, winning in 6 games. Now, only one obstacle stands between them and the Larry O'Brien Trophy. It all starts now as they battle against the Dallas Mavericks. The pinnacle of the postseason, the NBA Finals, is here.
Basketball's biggest days, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Draymond Green is out there with Klay Thompson, and it's Lively in at the center position. And for the Celtics, the small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center. Holiday, the pass to Tatum. Take a look at the Mavericks. Well, we know this is everything they've worked toward. Greg, the adjustments in the offseason have really paid off.
And it's a well-run organization from top to bottom. They know who they are. They play to their strengths. That's why they find themselves here with an opportunity to win it all in the NBA Finals.
I like what you said. They know who they are. They play within those limits. You're right. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here's Holiday. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head coach. Coach said how much he admires Klay Thompson, saying, that guy is a champion. Coming back from 2 years away, Thompson's still one of the best two-way guards in the league. Nothing but respect for Klay, and there's zero argument here. Thompson surely a future Hall of Famer. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
A gifted scorer. Luka's going to find a way to get the shots up that he wants to take.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
It didn't take long for White to distinguish himself in the league. He's a really good ball handler, and he's got some good moves, too.
And both free throws good for White.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
The 3 for Doncic. And it's White with the rebound. We've seen a quick start here for the Celtics. 4-point game. Screened by Porzingis. White the pass to Porzingis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the night.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
Outside Irving. Over White. No good from Irving. The Celtics have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. To the paint. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You know what makes Porzingis a nightmare matchup, guys, is his size, skill, and agility.
Pass to Irving. Goes up with a strike. Rebounded by the Celtics.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And it's Brown missing.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
That doesn't go in either for Irving. Brown against Thompson. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Irving for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Irvin knows exactly when to let that shot go. He's a knockdown threat from deep for sure.
Doncic against Holiday. Down low. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. City checked in for Tatum. The Mavericks also with a sub. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They trail by 7. Outside Irving. Pass to Green. The 3 for Doncic. Hits it from three-point range. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka gonna cook you.
Holiday against Doncic. Porzingis kicks to White. On the wing, Holiday. And good that time.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Irving after Drew Holiday score. Gafford passes to Thompson. On the wing, Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Nice D from Porzingis.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Well, you look at Porzingis, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Derek Lively.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
First one falls for him. And the Mavericks making a change here. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Grimes. And a miss there on the triple. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. They lead by 7. Mason with a screen on Melton. White the pass to Mason. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Celtics leading by 9. And here's Brown. Still yet to score. Now Mason. Brown with a screen on Love. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And so it's the Boston Celtics holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
On the floor for Dallas, D'Anthony Melton out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Grimes in at the 3. Here's Tatum. There's the triple. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Melton. Now Irving. Launches a 3. Rebound by Jamison.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
There's a screen. For the 3. No good that time. Mavericks trail by 9. Here's Melton. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Melton's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, his teammates and coaches encourage Melton to be aggressive.
Tatum with the screen on Irving. Pritchard passes to Tatum. And Tatum hammers it hard.
You know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
And Jason Kidd has called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. He's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Pritchard. Edwards, he's checked in for Dallas. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Irving. Melton sets a screen for Irving. To the middle. Wants to get it to Gafford and does.
I'll tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Melton with the steal. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Now here's Gafford. Pass to Edwards. And here's Melton. Guarded by Porzingis. Shot clock at 6. Shot from the wing. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to just 4 points with the bucket from Melton.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Holiday with the block.
Well, we've always talked about the great defender that Holiday is. Well, he showed you right there with the rejection.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Draymond Green comes in for Edwards. Thompson, he's checked in for Melton. And Doncic is subbed in for Irving. Thompson passes to Doncic. To the inside, Green. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And now just a 2-point Celtic lead.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Tatum a screen. Holiday the pass to Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Thompson.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Tatum.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jason Tatum.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining on the first.
Holiday against Doncic. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. They've led by as many as 11 points. Doncic with the steal. Green against Tatum. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Boston making some changes. Brown is checked in for Jamison, and Derek White subbed in for Jason Tatum. Irving's checked in for the Mavericks.
There's always a spot for a guy like Draymond Green on your side. Incredible defender. He's unselfish offensively and a highly skilled passer.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Thompson against Brown. Ball's not loose. The Celtics with the lead. 6 on the shot clock. White, good.
Outstanding concentration that time by White on the tape. Play through the contact and score.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Boston making a switch here. Jamison's checked in. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top three-point shooters in the playoffs. Fourth, Klay Thompson.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
And here are the Mavericks now. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter, and it's good for 2.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Holiday, the pass to Jamison, and the slam dunk by Jamison.
He used to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Thompson outside. Dallas moving the ball around. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And so White will bring it up for Boston. It's a three-point game. Here's Jamison and the slam dunk by Jamison.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
"20 seconds left to play in the first half. Doncic against Holiday. With the step back. Shoots the 3. And it's Doncic missing. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. It's the Celtics up by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking and get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Boston Celtics.
This has been a display of what we often talk about on this show. Unselfish ball movement usually leads to better shots. Now, I could say this. They're generating a lot of clean looks, guys.
Yeah, it's tough to beat a team that's in sync. Big advantage in the assist column. Check that out. Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. They've made it this far, Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Shaq, how much brighter is the spotlight?
It's a lot brighter. I mean, you got to give credit where credit's due. They've been playing well. 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 They've
here in this championship round?
It doesn't get any brighter. This is where you need your stars to be stars and your moons to be moons and your galaxies to be galaxies.
You know what, Ernie, this is what you dream about. But you got to stay in the moment. You got to focus on things that got you here.
How about planets to be planets? Does that apply here as well?
Yes, it does.
Thanks. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Mavericks trail by 5. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Celtics leading by 5. Tatum with the screen on Doncic. Tatum down low. Lively defending. The layup off target. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. Sinks the 15-footer.
A true shooter, Thompson can adjust his touch perfectly for that mid-range.
Tatum with the screen on Doncic. It's stolen by Green. Thompson left side. Thompson hammers it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
It's deflected.
Nice D by Lively there. He can block shots both at the rim and out away from the basket.
Green, the pass to Thompson. Pass to Irving. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. The Celtics shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Right side Tatum. Lock at 6. Brown sets a screen for Tatum. Oh, Tatum from way outside.
I mean, how do you guard that? Tatum's range is off the charts.
Outside, Green. Back to Doncic. Good work there as it goes. Doncic has got 9.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Doncic against Holiday. Doncic with the steal. Fast break, Dallas. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
Inside, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
The Mavericks trailing. The 3 for Doncic. And Boston with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low. in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game. And guys, they know he's going to finish off the lob in style. Porzingis and his teammates connecting on target.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. To the inside. And finished off by Lively.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
It just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Green kicks to Irving. Pass to Thompson. Dallas moving it around. Outside Irving for the lead. And Tatum pulls it down.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And guys, I don't think Brown gets enough credit for his toughness. This is a guy who never shies away from contact.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Dallas making a switch here. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with the rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Drew Holiday fourth, and of course Luka Doncic.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
.56 seconds left to play in the third. Melton kicks to Doncic. Pass to Grimes. No good with the triple.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Jamison with a screen on Melton. From 10 feet out, and he overshot that one, missing. Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Doncic. Thompson for the triple. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his third assist on the night. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up with the Celtics. They've led by as many as 11 points. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Melton with the steal. Pass to Doncic. Back to Melton for the lead. And it's good on the way in. Melton's got the lead up to 1 now for the Mavs.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Well, we thought the third quarter was over. It turns out the official. The buzzer.
And listen, in a critical moment, this is the NBA Finals. The officials have to be 110% certain they've got the call right.
Well, every play, every bucket magnified in a situation like this.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
Yeah, and even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Mavericks lead by 1, and we'll return shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, they've got Kyrie Irving. Daniel Gafford is out there with Green. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Grimes in at the 3, the small forward.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Melton against Mason, and he dunks it down.
We have liftoff. How about the jam by Melton?
Boston trailing. He takes it in. Pritchard gets the bucket. Pritchard's got his first basket of the night.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Irving passes to Melton. Produced screen on Jamison. Melton the bounce pass. It's picked off. Here's Mason. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Drew Holiday is checked in for the Celtics. And Mason drops them both. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Irving way outside. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Mason misses.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Grimes passes to Melton. In the corner, Irving with it. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Boston making some changes. Porzingis, he's checked in for Jamison. Jaylen Brown comes in for Mason. And it's wide in for Pritchard. Porzingis with a screen on Doncic. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, that basketball IQ you see from Holiday, understated but consistent, so valuable, especially in these pick and roll sets where he just cuts up defenses.
Here's Doncic, forcing his way inside. Doncic.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Holiday, the pass to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, Coach has to love seeing Porzingis scoring like this. I mean, he is totally locked in so far tonight.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thanks, David. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Lively. No good on the 3.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
The 3 for Doncic. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
There's 1:59 left in the 4th. The 3 ball. The Mavericks pull it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Irving misses.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
inside, working on Green, and it's Brown missing. Mavericks trail by 5. Irving drives in, and he banks in the layup.
Boy, you need a confident player to get you a big bucket, and that's exactly who Irving is and what he does.
A minute 20 left in the game. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Hey, and with Brown, guys, it doesn't matter what point in the game it is. I mean, he's ready to shoot whenever he has the ball in a good spot.
Lively sets a screen for Irving. Pass to Doncic. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Holiday. Here's White. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Hey, and White is a fighter now. When he's close inside, he's committed to going aggressively to the rack. And if he doesn't score, he at least is going to draw the foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Doncic, no good. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Well, certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Now here is Holiday. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And the Celtics lead by 9.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
So it's the Boston Celtics with the W. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys did a great job contesting shots and disrupting their offense. What did you like best about the defensive effort tonight?
I think from the beginning of the game, we just started off aggressive. We were connected defensively, and that's why we were able to stop them.
You got it done when it counted, Kristaps. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Kristaps Porzingis.
PlayStation